Well, this really narrows down our suspects. Like, it's either one of the ladies.
Where's the nun?
Where is the nun?
Where's Sister Nina? I used the Lord to strike him down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more of VIII Lacrimosa of Donna.
One.
All right, Loxia. One. Lewis. Damn. So we got some new skills from fishing out that undead soldier that I was unable to kill.
Yep.
So at least we all unlocked some new skills for us to try out.
I think I fished him up 3 times.
Did you now?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's a good way to grind for skills since you
Probably,
can't get
yeah.
EXP.
Probably. I know, like, he drops a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. I'll keep that in mind the next time I come around. Alright, so in this episode we have a raid and a boss fight. Either way, we're gonna have a lot of fun, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, if anyone, because I think this is the first time we've done commentary with the heater on.
Yes.
Previously,
it was the AC.
Yeah,
Now
we're
it's the
having
heater.
like a weird, no!
It's
Body
on timer.
switching. Weird body switching moment, where like I'm quite cold right now.
I was gonna say, it's Freaky Friday. Hang on, it's Monday. Never mind.
I'll just turn the heat up higher.
No, you fiend.
So it stays on.
I'm fine.
But so if you hear like a hum or
Mhm.
anything like that, it's because I have the heater on. But it's pretty close. It's closer than the air conditioning was, so it's like right on my feet.
Yeah.
Whereas the air conditioner was like a little bit farther away. So,
Yeah, it was on the other end of the room.
So you'll probably hear like a little hum and a click for when it turns off and on. But
Fado will let us know.
yes.
He watches this like he watches the last story.
Oh my god, I love it. Fado, how much do you love Yeez? Because I love Yeez. I want to get a Yeez tattoo.
He wants us to play more of the older Ys games. Like, he's definitely curious on us playing Ys 9, but he wants to see our thoughts on the previous Ys.
I mean, I'm down.
Like Ys Origin,
Yeah.
Ys 3, Ys
I think we've talked about it before.
6, sorry.
But I can't ever remember which,
Walked out there for a second.
like, which, commentary or if it was just us just talking.
That's fair, I do that a lot. Was this a conversation I had with you before bed, my beloved? Or
Yeah,
did we mention this in a
have
previous
no
episode?
idea. But I'm very curious if I would like the older Yeezas or Yeezas.
Yeah, Jesus?
Or if I'm part of the growth of the new Yeez.
Part of the problem.
Not part of the problem. I'm part of the new generation. Thank you.
Oh, this raid takes place in the mountaintops.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So
But-
it's not just all along the beach.
No.
Cool.
So I'm just curious, like, will I be a part of like the new generation?
Or
So,
will
like-
you also like the
Yeah,
classic
because I
Ys?
know like old school Yeez fans are like they don't really like the newer ones. Like they
Some
don't
do,
hate it
others
as much. They don't hate it as much as like how Mario fans dislike new Mario games.
You mean Paper Mario?
Yeah.
Mario fans, for the
Zelda,
most part, are
like-
together. Yeah, Zelda's a little divisive.
Well, I would say just like the more popular
Sonic's always divisive.
games. So
I got you.
they're a bit more like, yeah, not really my thing. But I haven't seen like actual like hatred. Like this is trash.
That's all for the Paper Mario
I'm sure it
fans.
exists, but I do try to avoid that. So I'm just
I'd
curious.
recommend
I'm
it.
curious if I would like the older ones or if I'm just gonna be like part of the newer
And you know what?
crowds.
That's okay. I like both. I surprisingly love both. I like the old school ones because it's like solo add-all, and it's more about bullet hell dodging and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like, it really is its own thing. It's like Zelda on steroids.
See, it makes me
Whereas
wonder
this
if I
is
like
like
that.
Trials of Mana on
Because
steroids.
I don't have reflexes or depth perception.
Because like things like Flash Guard and Flash Move,
Yeah.
they're newer things. They're not part of the old ones. In the old Ys games, I almost said Zelda. In the old Ys games, you can't even heal.
Wow. Yeah, I would probably not do well.
By healing, you go to save points. That's the only time you can heal in Ys Origin.
Wow.
Unless there's something I have yet to discover. Because I just beat the third boss in Ys Origin.
I mean, I guess it's like that
Now
in a
it's
lot
just
of
like,
like
shit.
platformers, where like you don't heal until you get to like a healing point.
Sometimes. It depends on the game. Some are like that, others are a little more different.
Yeah.
Alright. Hey you, get down here. Get down here so I can kill you. So I may kill you. Yes. Oh no. Took down my bait station.
How many-
They're imbued with poison. And the starfish monster's just like, I don't eat this shit.
Yeah.
Just slapped it aside.
Oh, look, your favorite.
Oh boy, the spoon.
The spoon.
Yeah, it's a spoon. It does look like a big old spoon.
The one you're fighting now?
Yeah.
Where do you see a spoon there?
The way the head kind of like curves up and it's like, ooh.
Looks like a sunflower.
It's a deadly sunflower.
It's a deadly sunflower spoon.
Deadly sunflower spoon. There. Everybody wins.
I was gonna say, no one has to lose here. It can be all of them. This is a fantasy game.
Alright, so we're about to have a raid leader. This is a first. So we have boss fights at the end of the raids. And this is Vifteriza. By the way, Fado, do these monster names actually mean something or are they just gibberish? Because I'm curious, because some games, like, they have, like, very,
I'm wondering if it's like similar to how it's like the Roman soldiers, but Rome is spelled different.
play on
Africa,
words or
like I feel like they're probably close
descriptive names.
to what the creature's based off of, but changed just enough.
Just a little bit? Okay. Because the only one that, like, makes sense when you read it was, like, Gargantua. Gargantuan tarantula.
Yeah.
Like, that makes sense. But Vifteriza, I can't even get, like, any names out of that.
My phone is dead, or else I'd be here. I was too busy watching Snapchat True Crimes.
But, like, in games like Castlevania and Final Fantasy, you see all these names, and it's just like, oh, where'd that name come from? Turns out they're, like, Roman gods, or
Yeah.
Greek monsters, or demons from, like, Christian religion, or all that stuff. And it's just like, oh, shit. But then it's like Vifteriza, I'm just like, didn't remember reading about that.
I'm pretty good when it comes to
I
like
wonder what
angel
cultural
and
background
demon,
that beast is.
angel and demon names, or like.
Wonderful.
But first time focus.
Yeah, Tempest Elixir. So at Tempest Elixir, you just get a level up,
Yeah.
which that's
That
nice.
was one thing that I had to like remind myself to do, is just like go through what I have and use the elixirs and
I use them as I
the
grab them.
journals and stuff, just because I would like hoard them and I don't know why. I'm like, why haven't I used this? So I would just like randomly go through and like use all of my elixirs.
Now we're gonna use it right now. Wait,
Are we
yeah, there it is.
though?
Tempest Elixir. Give that to Loxia.
Oh, now she's not 111. 11111.
I'm sorry.
11111.
But now everyone is level 26. Equality. Gotta get the girl up there with the big boys.
Loxia.
She was getting 75% experience for 100.
Aw, Loxia. She'd punch you straight in your face.
Yeah, she would.
Needle drive. She would treat you just like she treated Adol.
All right, so ready for a demonic wispy woods? I remember this guy from Kirby. This is the demon tree of the hidden jungle, Magamandra. Also known as the Whomping Willow.
Or from a distance, it looked like it had fingers.
It did, but no, that's just the spiky fruit that it has on its branches. Alright, we're going to use Hummel, because the way this boss works is it has a lot of spores. And when they open up, that's its weak point. So Hummel just targets all of them, and away we go.
That was us picking pears.
Yes, it was.
Pull one pear down, and then like
Then
18
they all fall down.
fall.
Quick, use the flash move.
You just see my fat ass running down the hill like, wait! Come back! I love it.
Well, like when this thing moves, like a face forms.
Does it?
Yeah, see? There's the mouth, the two slits for eyes. Wait till it starts moving, you'll see it better. Maybe. It's just wiggling right now. It has to actually move and be like, hey, get away from me.
I think you're in the back side of it. Though,
Yeah,
too.
I am. Ah! Those are the arms.
Yeah.
See?
I can't see it yet.
We'll get there.
It's one of those things where it's like I can't see it, but as soon as I do see it, I'll never be able to unsee it.
I got you. Move around, move around, move around. Alright. So there's the mouth.
Oh,
There it
okay.
is.
I see it now.
Yeah.
It has like
There's
a
his
ghost.
face. Yeah, it has like a ghost
face.
face. Not to be confused with Ghostface from Scream.
I mean, it could be considered both. Like,
What's your
'Cause he has-
favorite scary movie, Sydney?
definitely not Dark Harvest.
Yeah, you told me about the book, and I was like, that's interesting. And I was watching the movie, I was just like, this is not.
Yeah.
It's a shame because I could not get past the design of the creature.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I was telling my coworkers about it. So, me and a couple of coworkers decided that we were all gonna read, like a Halloween book, and it was really, really short. It was like under 200 pages, and so like we all finished the book, and then
I mean, the movie
wanted,
was under 2 hours.
yeah,
So how
and
about
I
that?
wanted to watch the movie because it literally just came out as a movie like 2 days
Yeah.
ago at the time of recording, and so I rented it on the Devil Prime, and it wasn't a bad movie per se. It just definitely wasn't the same as the source material in a way that I feel like really made it less spectacular.
I got you. It was fine for what I was seeing, and then when you told me about it, and I was just like, oh, that just sounds so much better.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a video on it, but woohoo!
Coming soon, a new
yeah.
Beyond the Book, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beyond the Book.
I've just been reading like a lot of new books, so they don't have any comparisons yet.
Gotcha. One more spore remains. Take the shot. Woohoo! You're out of here. Alrighty, so we get a really helpful tool after beating Magamandra. Open up this chest, and we got the floating shoes.
Yes.
We can walk on mud.
Walk on water.
When worn, you can walk across bogs and swamps. We're going down to Woolly Swamp. Well, I couldn't believe it. Just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't conceive it. Never did listen to nobody else.
Just running across the water.
There's some things in your world you just can't explain.
I would just say be careful though, because the that was a big fish under there.
That was a big fish. Oh.
The piranhas can still get you.
Okay. Alrighty. Go behind the waterfall. Fish are friends, not food. Adol's like, I beg to differ. I apologize. They are food here. Whoop.
Hey there, friend.
Another castaway.
Where are you going? Someone just ran away from us.
How rude.
Oh, Loxia. You silly child.
Hang on. We're gonna use this. Nope. Did it work? Yeah.
You just switch between all 4 characters, like.
Just keep switching
Someone
between
will knock
the
it
characters.
over.
Someone will knock this down. There's this one move I get for Loxia shortly that I just always use because she just like fires a turbine into the air, and I always use it when things are in the trees. Never fails. Oops. Oh, bummer. I gotta swap between these on the fly.
Yeah.
That'll get a little annoying, but no matter.
I think. Can you have more than one?
I think later on you get like what's called adventure slots.
Okay.
So that you can equip multiples. It's either in this area or the next area. Get out of here. Get your murky mucus out of me.
Get out of here.
Lugatti. Okay. Salamandine. Whoop! Ha 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 ha. You can't get me.
Become one with the swamp.
Oh, something's there. Ooh, a treasure.
And bone necklace 2. Nice. Another helpful
That
accessory
is
for me and my
also
team.
one thing that I've been doing in Use 9 that I didn't do here is just like, if I get a bone necklace 2, I'm gonna sell my bone necklace 1.
Oh. Yeah, I should probably do that trade with Dinah to see if I can get better deals. Since I don't need the older stuff.
So it's like,
I'm just
you
holding
don't-
along.
Yeah, you don't have any reason to keep it because you have
Yeah.
a better one. So like, sell it or trade it.
Well, we're early enough in the playthrough where I can do that. It's not like,
Yeah.
well,
I
I'm
finished
20
it
episodes
3
ahead,
years
so,
ago, so you do that, Vado will like give us help in the comments and be like, well, I recorded 6 episodes in advance, so in 6 weeks I'll get right on that.
and then 6 weeks later, I'm like, what does he tell me to do?
Yeah.
Well, some of them I've been implementing. Others, I'm just like, well, I'm trying. Like manipulating the flash guards and stuff like that. I'm aware of how it's done. I'm
It's
just not
just
too good
doing
at doing
it,
it. Yeah.
It's going great.
Oh.
I don't know if you've noticed, but Loxia is not your strongest fish.
No, but I always try to give her some catches. Just to let her feel included. Hummel's surprisingly really good. He's not the best, but I'm surprised at how good he is.
You don't have the best one.
Ah, alright then. I thought for sure it would be Sahad, the fisherman.
Whoops. God, he was a fisherman. Well, sorry, son. I cackled and I think I lost part of my voice. It'll come back.
Alrighty. I have faith. I have faith that it will come back.
It leaves sometimes.
Alright, let's equip the gloves again. Climb on up here. Cha-ching. Yeah, this ain't Link's Awakening where you have all these adventure slots. Or be like, aha, I have the Pegasus boots, but they're not mapped to a button anymore like the original. I can just hit L. That's one of the things that's going to be rough about revisiting the Game Boy games, if I ever do. That's why I hope they remake the Oracle games as well.
Yeah.
Because in the old Zeldas, it was like, oh, you can put your sword on B and your shield on A. Oh, what if I want to use anything else?
Medicinal herbs.
Hey, it's a pretty location. What a beautiful sight. Fairy manual. Okay.
Just don't give the Fae your name.
Alright, so... Oops, not there. Learn skill. Ah, here we go. Sylphid Kiss. That's the skill for Loxia. So check this out. I'm going to change, I think, Dagger Fling to Sylphid's Kiss. Sounds like a candy.
It does.
Want some Sylphid's Kisses? Woo! Yeah! Unleash the Vortex.
I love it. I was talking to my sister. She's starting to get into like all the witchy stuff. And I was like,
Witchy
a little bit of a late bloomer, but okay.
I'll accept it.
She was like, what do you mean? I was like,
It's in
yeah,
your
you didn't
blood."
really do this in high school or anything, like when girls usually go through like their witchy phases. And she like started,
Well, now. Men get a midlife crisis. Women get a witch life crisis.
they do. But witch life crisis usually happens in high school. Like it's the middle school, high school girls that are like,
Oh, so it
I
hits
want to
early.
experiment in witchcraft. Like, I guess sometimes it can hit later in life, but it's usually like the interest peaks in high school, and then you
gotcha.
either roll with it or you don't.
Oh, okay.
But she bought tea called fairy tea, and it has like instructions, and it's all in like good-hearted nature. Like it's not a serious like instruction manual or anything like that. But it's like, invite the fae. And I was like, Annie, what's wrong with you? You never invite the fae. We're Irish. You should know this. Like,
Oh, cool. Yep, that's it. Forest Guide. Adventuring Gear slot number 1+1. Okay, so now I can equip both the gloves and the boots.
yay.
Much better. Alrighty.
But she was laughing. I was like, you should know better.
Let me learn you something. I've been in my witchy phase for a decade now.
I have a little bit more than a decade.
I was being generous, but alright.
I mean, I've said it so many times, but there's pictures of me, like, in different costumes, sobbing until my mom
Until
lets
you
me put
get to
on
be
the
a
witch
witch.
hat. So I've been, like, a witch clown. I've been a witch cat.
Witch princess.
Like, all I ever wanted was to wear the witch hat. Like, I
Aw.
didn't want to be anything else.
Oops. Well. Reminds me of that scene in Die
Lucia's
Hard with a
dead
Vengeance.
already.
Very good, dear, but I do believe he's dead. Like the one villain's like accomplice, she has this dagger and she just like slices this guy like 6 times, and then she goes to finishing stab him, and the lead bad guy catches her arm and he's just like, very good, darling, but I do believe he's dead.
How long until the heat turns back on?
I think you got him. It depends on the time.
Oh, something's there.
Like it's synced up to like the temperature in the room. So when it feels the room getting cooled down, it'll kick back on. That's the setting that it's on. Why are you cold again? Damn it, woman.
I mean, I haven't not been cold, but
Witches don't get cold.
haven't you ever heard the term "cold as a witch's tit"?
Oh, good point. You make an excellent... Hey, there he goes. Quit running. Whoa. He disappeared. He's a ghost.
What's that?
That's a ghost.
Think it's that shady fellow what ran from us earlier?
Could be a beast, though it's likely a person.
Guy must be pretty
I like your
nimble
line
if
of
he can
thinking.
move through all this muck.
Sod.
Come.
No,
We must
Hummel.
follow him.
Oh.
Could be a beast, but probably human.
Why?
This boss is really damn cool.
Swamp.
Trying to remember which one it is.
It's the giant Shrek.
The giant Shrek?
Yep. Its name is Las Pisas.
His. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I'm a little nervous. I got the nervous.
New from Hasbro, Hungry Hippos! But nah, I really like in games when like an animal or a creature that you don't see often becomes like a
Gets-
boss or
yeah.
an enemy. It just really stands out because there's
Shrek is not a
countless
hippo.
games. Get out of my swamp! The beast beneath the bog.
I like his little fins.
Yeah, they're electric.
Yeah.
Got ourselves a giant electric hippopotamus. Like I was saying, there's a lot of games where you fight giant spiders. Like we
Oh
fought
yeah.
plenty of
Spiders,
them.
bats.
Giant bats, golems,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But like, this is the only game I know of in my entire repertoire that has like a giant hippopotamus.
Yeah.
Like, let alone
And a
games we've
chameleon.
played so far. Chameleons aren't as unusual as you think. We just
Oh.
haven't seen too many. Chameleons are usually like assassin-like characters.
Okay.
They're like, ha
Because they can camouflage.
Yeah, camouflage, and
Have
they always
you?
turn invisible.
Are there often giant killer starfish?
No, actually. That's one of the more unusual ones. That's in the same category as a hippopotamus.
What about giant killer seahorses?
Not too much. There's a seahorse Pokemon. I do know that.
Yeah.
I am familiar with that one.
You'll disappoint me, Heater.
But no, this boss has 2 phases. Whoop. First, he likes to swim around, and you gotta take out his 6 giant yellow boils. I'm sorry. Or I'm assuming they're boils.
You just went straight Pittsburgh.
We went
boils.
straight Pittsburgh indeed, Yins.
You just
Yins guys better quit fooling around with that hippopotamus.
showing that
And then after
Appalachian.
you take them out, he jumps out of the swamp, and then you get to fight the full beast. Ah, shit. Typical shockwaves.
Oh my gosh, I saw a video.
But no, I just love the design of this thing.
Yeah.
And it's a fun
It's
fight.
very cool. I like the moths.
It's a very fun fight.
I saw a video the other day. It was just a short of this woman being like, when she gets old, she wants to be like an old Appalachian woman. Mm-hmm. Just like a witch that has a goose, and the goose hates everyone and just jars full of everything. And she's just a mean witch woman that sits on her porch and screams at everyone. I'm like goals.
See, I like using Loxia because I can dash right over that giant tidal wave that it unleashes.
Yeah.
Hungry, hungry hippos! Hungry, hungry hippos! Nee-nee-doo-doo-doo. Hang on, here it comes. And belly flop! Cannonball!
It's like he's breaching.
Yeah. I wonder if this boss is even possible without the mud shoes.
No,
Like, can it be done? Is it one of those challenges that, like, someone can actually pull off?
I don't think
Because,
so.
like, there's some ridiculous challenges where it's just like, I can make it happen.
I feel like it would take a very long time.
I'm sure someone's done
Well,
it.
wait, I don't even think you can get to this location without the mud shoes.
But you can turn them off. That's what I'm saying. So, like, you have the
Oh.
adventuring gear, and you
Yeah.
can just turn it off. So if you unequip it and do this boss without the shoes, is it possible? Oh, now it's getting mad. It's unleashing the electric. The electric shock. I'm just swatting at its tail. Hey, quit that. Quit smacking at my cankles.
Oh.
So it actually emits, like, orbs of electricity. If those pop, they'll let loose a shockwave and hurt your entire party. So you want to be careful. Oh, yeah.
Go on, you little hippo.
Well, what's also interesting is, like, hippos are dangerous. This
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
like just a cute little animal being used
Well,
as a
that's-
boss when it's just like, but these are harmless. Why are you doing that?
No, hippos kill more people each year than sharks do.
Yes. Hippos are deadly. Oh, I just flash guard the tidal wave. Skills.
Yeah.
That was way past cool. Oh shit.
I absolutely love it though, because hippos are only super mean when they're like territorial.
Which makes sense, yeah.
There was a video of hippos trying to get baby ducklings out of their pond.
Aw.
And it was so, they were so gentle. They were just like, come on, little buddy. Like, because I mean, they weren't taking that baby duckling as a threat to their territory.
Okay. So when they feel threatened, that's when they get super aggressive.
Yeah, when it's like, you're in my house, bitch.
Better get the hell out. You ain't from around here. Almost there.
Ooh, I watched a video of an elephant killing an alligator.
Ooh. How'd it do it? Did it take its trunk and just like snap its neck?
So what happened, this herd of elephants were drinking from a pond, and the alligator snapped at the trunk of one of the babies,
Oh.
and the mom was not having it. And she like curb stomped him.
Oh.
So she was stomping on him, and every time he would try to like swim away, she'd grab him with her trunk and whip him around, and then hold him there with her trunk and stomp on him. And then like,
Just imagine this alligator being like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
but then she like holds him underwater
Ooh.
for a very long time as she's stomping him, and then you just see the dead body of this gator float away.
Wow. All right then.
She was
Don't mess with Mama's baby.
no.
Miss Jumbo was pissed.
The people filming it were like, oh my god.
That reminds me of that video of them like feeding this warthog, luring it towards the crocodile. Mm-hmm. And then it just gets snatched and drug under the mud.
Is a warthog the same as a wild boar?
I think they're different.
That's not a wild boar.
That's a wild pig.
A wild boar.
That's a wild boar. Funny! Very funny.
Oh, something's there.
There were wild boar on one of the islands that I visited, and
Oh.
when we were traveling, so we were in this bus, and the bus didn't have like windows. It was open air, but it was like surrounded by a cage. And the cage had like it was pretty like tight weave for like a bus for the cage around it. And one of the guides saw a lot of people like looking at the cage and just being like, why are we in a freaking cage? And the guide was like, give it a minute. And then all of a sudden iguanas were just like flinging themselves out of the trees, like,
Oh, wow.
and then as we were driving further into the island, wild boar started like ramming the side of the bus.
Oh, that's
and it's
fun.
like, this is why we have a cage. That was intense.
So Loxia couldn't throw her line far enough. I had to switch to Hummel in the exact same spot, and he was able to do it.
That's what I mean. She's not one of your strongest fishers.
Aw. I thought she could at least, like, cast it out. But no. Hummel's got longer range.
You can. There are certain items that you can get later on that increase your fishing skills,
Oh, neat.
and you will need them.
Yeah, I know there's a specific fish that
Yeah.
was so frustrating for you. You took a break from the game to catch this damn
Yeah,
fish.
because I was just
I
like,
am
I
not
don't know
looking
what to
forward to
do.
that.
Like, I was.
But it's one of the reasons why I'm doing recordings in session, so I can record far enough ahead
Yeah.
to when the fish stomps me, it's just like, well, I got to do this by tomorrow. We got to record this by tomorrow.
Well, I mean, I think what made me frustrated about it was like, if you don't get the fish,
Holy shit! Aquamarina.
it's a swordfish.
Yeah, I got a rank A fish. That's a first.
But yeah, if you don't catch this fish, it swims away, and like you have to get it.
Yeah, it's part of the story.
So
It's a mandatory catch. And I got a Rabushu. Neat.
Hummel looked at it like, really?
You're a derpy looking thing. Well, let's see what Adel can catch. As he always says, what's biting today? Oh, Jesus. Depango. Depanglo. What is this?
Is that an anglerfish?
Sure.
It looks
like a
an
baby narwhal.
angler. No, he has like the little like.
Oh, okay. Well, how about that? I caught a little anglerfish. And I got a lustrous scale. Okay, did we clear out everything here? Can we go find the castaway?
Well, you have an arrow, not an arrow, an exclamation point.
I know, I just wanted to make sure I got everything nearby.
Okay.
All the fish and all the goodies.
Don't come any closer. I'm begging you, please.
Now.
Who's there? This guy looks pretty fragile. Well, I mean, he did just endure a shipwreck.
I feel like that's what would be said to me if I ever met Sahad. You look pretty fragile. Thanks.
Yes.
I'm fragile, but only mentally.
Licht. Is it German?
I mean, he does have blonde hair and blue eyes.
Oh. Oh.
A beast chased me into the jungle, and then I saw this scary-looking man. I apologize. It's just, someone was chasing me, and,
Now, let's not be profiling.
I didn't know what would happen to me here.
Well, no need. Paro's one step ahead of us.
Little Paro's like always watching.
Alexia's like, oh please, not another raid. We just did one. Alright, shit's about to go down.
Little Paro's like, I don't have the vocabulary. Just come back.
Gotta take my word for it, brah. What had happened at Castaway Village? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
But you only find out like 5 episodes later.
Yep. And I loved every minute of it.
I know, me too. It was the same with Sailor Moon.
So originally, I thought in story context similar to game, they used the crystals to warp back to the village. But I think they legit run all the way back each time they revisit the village. And I'm just like, that's a trek. Because I make this run later on in the game, and I'm just like, that is a distance.
Yeah.
Well, I need you guys to stay calm. Captain Barbaros was attacked. He's hurt pretty bad.
Oh, shit.
Oh, was it a beast? Actually,
No,
I think a
it's a
person.
different kind of animal. The human animal.
Are you sure? Why would anyone do such a thing?
Dr. Kiergaard says his injuries aren't life-threatening. Come with me to the lodge. I'll give
Tis
you the
but a
details
scratch.
there.
I thought about putting a sign on my broken windshield that says that.
Aw,
It's just a flesh wound.
tis but a scratch.
Oh, Adel.
Yeah, one of those like monkey
Something terrible
ball
has happened.
seed pods.
Oh, is that what happened? Ugh.
Yeah.
How'd you find out?
There's a ton of them along the side of the road. So I'm assuming like that's the only thing I can think of that it was.
Bummer.
Because I didn't have any dings or scratches or anything on my windshield.
Okay.
And it hit right where like the car
Yeah.
and the windshield meet.
Meat, yep. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So
Gotta get that changed before it gets too cold. The crack will expand.
yeah.
Well, that's a good thing we got Dr. Kiergaard with us. Barbaros will be okay. Alright, let's interrogate the guy.
Thank you for coming, Adol. Sorry I'm not decent at the moment.
My bacon is uncooked.
Sorry, Adel. I'm indecent. My bacon is uncooked. Wow. I had to blink a couple times. I forgot. I thought his line was, yes, I seem to be on the menu. Yes, I seem to be on the mend. Thinking a little too much about that bacon hair.
Yeah.
All right, so this part of the game, we actually have to do a little bit of sleuthing. One of us is a killer. There is a killer castaway. And we have to solve the mystery of who done it.
It's the stuffed shirt.
Stuffed shirt, son of a bitch. Okay, wearing a robe, could only see him from behind. A surprise attack. Sneak attack.
That must be a real small piece of paper. A note?
I will rip you asunder, every last one of you, Nemo.
Now I gotta go find Nemo!
Did he use the blood of Barbaros? Okay, so everyone's aware, so it's not like, we can't tell anybody. Let's just keep this between us. Can we tell our parents? No!
Nemo is a Roman word. It means
Now, is that true?
nameless.
Nemo means nameless?
I could.
Okay. I don't know if it was just, yes, in the lore of this world, Nemo means nameless. Or is that actually the meaning behind the word Nemo?
My phone is dead.
Okay. I'm
Um,
just asking in case you knew. Sometimes
I
you
do
just
know a lot
things.
of really random things.
So anyways, our killer is known as the Nameless Ripper. He's a serial killer from the Roman capital. And this is the reason why Euron's here. He's been tracking down the serial killer.
Capital has been trembling with fear.
I didn't expect this in the game, to be honest. Like sea monsters and dinosaurs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden a serial killer
It's
in
a
our
super
midst.
well-rounded game.
I'm just like, oh shit. It definitely keeps things interesting.
Yeah.
Spice things up. And also it's just like, but wait. I do side quests with these characters. I buy items off these characters. One of them clearly can't be the killer.
I know, right?
It can't be. All right, which one of you's named Dagrin?
It was Dagrin! You just see Dagrin, like, peeking out from behind a tree,
There you are, Zale.
riding a fucking primordial across the land.
Now I want two paintings. I want Ganondorf from Tears of the Kingdom mounted on a Valadragil, and then Dagrin mounted on a different primordial.
Can they be jousting?
Yes,
Okay.
they should be jousting. Write that down, write that down.
Seriously, though, write it down. I will draw one.
Alrighty. Oop, someone else got attacked. Time to investigate. I'm on the case. Dun, 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 dun,
I was
dun.
just about to be like,
Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. Have no need to fear. Adol is here. Alright then. That narrows things down. That really narrows down our exploration. We'll just go right up here. Was it you? It wasn't a roar, that was a scream.
she's like, I'm a freaking blacksmith. Cut me some slack.
My leg!
My leg!
I think he's broken his leg!
No, I love that the character from SpongeBob says my leg with more passion than the
Oh, good,
guy
it's just
in
him.
than the guy in El Chupacabra. Ah, my leg.
I think he's broken his leg. Leave him or we'll never make it. Doctor!
Just like the wound on Captain Barbarossa's leg.
Okay, so bad news. Sir Carlin is not the killer.
Yeah.
Dang it.
What if that
I
means
mean, he's not clever enough to be a serial killer. If we want to be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
Tend to Sir Carlin's wound before we do anything else. Come with me, Mr.
I mean,
Winston.
do we
We'll
though?
find some help.
We must tend to Sir Carlin's wound. Do we though?
I mean, we could just let sepsis get him.
What's with the sudden change of tune, Sahad? Sahad talks shit on people until something bad actually happens and it's just like, oh damn! I didn't mean it to go that far.
He's like, listen, it wasn't me.
Alright, interrogation time. Oh yes, that works every time. He certainly watches a lot of Law and Order.
There was a woman that came in today with eyebrows that looked just like his.
Carlin was a Karen.
Oh my god. She was very nice.
Oh, okay.
She just
I'm
had some
sorry.
weird looking eyebrows.
I got you. Well, this really narrows down our suspects. Like, it's either one of the ladies.
Where's the nun?
Where is the nun?
Where's Sister Nina? I used the Lord to strike him down. Seriously though, where's Sister Nina?
Yeah, you make a good point. I don't see her, and I don't see the kid. Well, so much for that. Can't sail out for help. The ocean goes on for miles and miles. You'll never make it. I mean, he's not entirely wrong with that line. Not with it's your fault. It's we can't get anywhere if you keep rejecting every proposed solution. What the hell was that?
More beasts?
More beasts.
Whatever it was, it sounded very close.
I feel like he just lost his train of thought. It's just like, oh, sorry, spaced out there for a second.
Might be.
In his brain, he was just going, I've got a lovely bunch of
It might be the
coconuts.
monster that attacked Sahad?
Oh boy. Oh good. Ovalo Dragil has decided.
Aww.
Well, he found out it's the dinosaur that he smacked in the face with the anchors come back to finish the job.
He was like, son of a bitch. I know, Tommy. It's upsetting.
Ovalo Dragil has found Castaway Village. Great. All right, let's get played. Let's get prepped up. There we go. Bring it on. So yeah, Ovalo Dragil is a recurring boss we have established, but
Yes.
he's also a recurring threat in the raids.
Yeah.
You'll see him a couple times.
He
It's complete.
requires something special
Oh, okay.
that we don't have yet.
Good to know.
Is that it?
I gave Loxia the Flamberge.
Flanders? Oh, good lord.
Well, we're gonna have to take that
Hands.
mean diggity of Aladrigil.
Okie dokie.
All right then.
Okay, I think we're ready. Begin the raid.
Let's do it.
Hang on. Save, prep up.
Let's heal and do it.
It's got big ears.
He's supposed to be a kid.
Dr. Licht, what big ears you have.
The better to hear you with, my dear.
Wait a minute. This is bizarre.
What?
2 doctors. I've played plenty of video games. There's never 2 doctors. See, there's Sister Nia. I was in the back sending my prayers. She's a goddamn Care Bear. Sending my prayers.
I know. She's like the epitome of like, I'll pray for you. I'm not gonna do shit to help, but I'll send good vibes.
Sending good vibes your way.
Uh-oh. You're gonna come sit on my heater path and fry your little kitty fur. She's, I beg your pardon? Yeah.
You can bet your life on this coin giving you more rare items. A gambler coin increases a rare item drop rate. Okay. Let's give it to Sahad.
Oh, done already?
Why not? See what all these fun things do. Wow, I only have 4 prismatic jewels. Darn. Those are rookie numbers. We gotta rack that up.
That's because you don't pick stuff up.
I've gotten better, thank you very much. So during this segment, there are actually no quests on the bulletin board. Everyone's too focused on figuring out who the nameless
one
Ripper
goal.
is. Yep.
You gotta find Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
I made that joke.
Oh.
Whenever.
Uh-oh.
Whenever it first said Nemo.
Ah. That's what you meant. Shit.
The look of disappointment, ladies.
Da 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 da. Anywho, off to the matter at hand. All right, have we spoke with everyone?
I believe so.
All right, begin the raid.
Hi.
Monstrous Beast Raid. Back in the ocean. 4 waves.
Oh God.
A ferocious monstrous beast. Yes, we've seen it before. We fought it before. And we can kill it again. We did it before, and we can do it again. Yes, Sahad, we've established this. It
Look at those
recognizes
calf
you.
muscles.
Oh, yeah. I like the human-like ear, like the elf ears.
Yeah.
Next to its, whatever the hell this thing's called.
His little
Mandrill?
gills.
Gills.
Are they gills?
They could be gills. I could consider them
Is
gills.
he a semi-aquatic egg-laying
I've,
mammal?
so far, I've never seen him swim.
He's a semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal.
Anywho, back to the matter at hand. Let's take down these
Yeah.
monsters.
You don't want to nose boop that. It's hot.
And he's gonna be the leader at the end of the raid.
My coworker didn't believe me that I knew all the words to the Cat Dog theme song.
Bravo. You sang the whole thing in one sitting, I guess?
I did.
Well done. Oh no, little cat dog.
One time they woke me early, they was born in custard. There's no blue bananas. We had frogs to ski like they had no cat dog. Cat dog. Cat dog. Alone in the world, cat dog.
There's a whole other verse.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Out on the road or back in town. Gotta get together, gotta try to get around.
Yeah.
No. Out on the road or back in town, all the critters putting cat dog down. Gotta get together, gotta try to get along, gotta get rid of, gotta sing this song. The cat dog. Cat dog.
I didn't, then I'm gonna have to let them know tomorrow. Maybe in tomorrow I'm gonna be like, listen,
You only did the first verse.
I gotta own up.
For
I didn't
shame.
sing the whole song.
I returned my crown.
I know. He's gonna be like, give it back to me.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Obviously.
That's pretty good.
Alrighty. Bring 'em on.
Built to withstand this.
Bring on the next wave.
Here's a little gift.
Sopranos. Ouch. Bring it. Poof. He brought it. Well, keep in mind, you only have Sahad, Loxia, and Adol during this bit. Hummel
Yeah.
just up and left when we grabbed the doctor. He was just like, no, I'm not going to follow you guys back to the village. I have my own
I
matters
have
to
some
attend
business to take care of.
to. Yeah. Which is a shame because I love playing as Hummel. But we've been neglecting Sahad for like 3 episodes now. It's time to get Sahad back into the fray. I don't know, do you feel like you used most of the characters? Since this, no spoiler, this is a long game.
Yeah.
With all the other characters, do you feel like you still used all of them?
So I
Or
would
did you
say,
ever like get stuck into a safe zone where it's just like, nah, I'll just use this one?
I would say I didn't use Hummel a lot.
Oh wow, okay. Is it because it keeps disappearing or?
No, I think I just didn't know how to utilize him.
Okay.
Because I just liked the fighting style of the other characters I had. But I would say out of all of them, he's probably the one I use the least.
Okay. Another wave down. Oh jeez, I'm gonna lose a bait station. I just know it.
I'd rather lose bait than a
Wow.
blockade.
Kiergaard and Rhea are like doing really good. Usually it's Barbaros and Dogi.
Well, I mean, Barbaros is
Yeah.
down for the count.
Barbaros is down for the count. Well, Kiergaard's really pulling the weight, I guess. Way to go, Doctor! And Rhea, for some reason. I'm 12, but I'm doing my best.
I know Rhea's like, I've got the last dragon!
Rhea, oh shit. You would bring that up. Oh no. My gong has a health meter too.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Keep that in mind. Oh shit.
All of your equipment has a health meter.
Alright then. Now, after a raid, do I have to rebuild them or do they come back up for the next raid?
I think they come back up for the next raid.
Okay. So all you're doing is upgrading them. You don't have to
Yeah.
rebuild them. Nice. Okay. Well, that's good. It would really suck if like it breaks, so it's just like gotta rebuild it for the next one. That happens in ActRaiser. So if you lose like one of your forts during a mission and you don't fix it and build it for the next mission, it'll be like, hey, you didn't build a fort. I guess they're just gonna go right to the heart of your temple. And I'm just like, uh-oh. Oops. ActRaiser Renaissance, you fiend! Alright, here we go. Final wave. Here he comes. Right out of the beach. Like Pearl Harbor. Not Pearl Harbor. Saving Private Ryan. Sorry. They're both World War II. Leave me alone. Alright. Stay away from
Little
my
Waffle
stuff,
is-
you bitch.
A little Waffle is like, wait.
Oh, Jesus. Wolves and bees. Isn't the primordial enough? Oh, he's going for my gate. Stop him.
My arms are inside my hoodie.
You dick. He just
grab you.
slammed it down and knocked the whole thing over. It's like a toddler with Legos.
Yeah.
You knocked over my playset, you jerk.
I mean, he kind of is like a toddler.
Just running around. I'm a dinosaur.
Yep.
He's me.
It's you.
Running around the house.
Got a little bit of an attitude.
I'm a dinosaur. Flap my arms, thinking I'll take off like a fire-breathing dragon. Oh, good times. And I wondered why the kids didn't want me to play kickball with them on the playground.
Oh.
It's because they're just like, is that motherfucker flapping his arms like he's a dragon?
Baby girl, I can't. My arms are inside my hoodie.
Hard to believe that boy grew up to get married.
Well, that boy grew up to get married to a girl that made potions in the backyard using mud and leaves, so makes sense.
It all comes together. Alrighty, we did it. We took
There's
down a
someone
Voladrigil.
out there for everyone.
Yes, I'd like a girlfriend, please. Possible soon-to-be wife. She's a little broken. I'll take it. No, like, be delicate. You'll pop her hip.
Yeah, like no, actually, like broken, like.
Alright, got a strength elixir for that raid. Nice.
Feel bad. She keeps reaching out to me, but my arms are
Reach out and touch me.
inside.
Alright, Voladrigil. Let's do this. Finish this fight once and for all. Come on, we got the Flamberge. Oh, Jesus.
What is that?
Why?
What are they doing?
Exactly.
So it's like, the fuck are you doing?
Ah! He's just like, pussies. Stuffed shirts.
He's like, this one looks soft.
Oh shit! Hummel just did a Han Solo! You're all clear, kid! Let's blow this thing and get out of here! Yahoo! Come on. Oh shit, Dogi! Oh shit.
I love that Dogi's just punching it. So I think it's far enough into the future, and it's not really a spoiler for like
Okay.
the story at all. But in Ys 9, Dogi punches a bull.
Oh shit.
He goes into a bullfight.
Dogi is known for his fists. Like, in older games, his nickname is the Wall Crusher.
Did we just get saved?
Adol's the Adventurer, also known as Adol the Red, and Dogi's the Wall Crusher. Ys 3, I almost said 4, is all about Dogi's hometown,
Oh,
where he grew up and stuff like that. So it focuses a lot on Dogi as a character. And Dogi looks fairly different in each game he's in. Whereas Adol, for the most part, looks similar.
yeah.
Kind of like Slender's red-haired swordsman. The only thing similar about Dogi is he's bigger than Adol and he has blue hair.
Yeah. I have noticed.
Like in Ys 7, he's like a big boy.
Yeah. He slimmed down a little bit.
He has a baby face in Ys 7. I'll have to show you. Alright, Laxia's been keeping secrets.
I think that creature is almost certainly a primordial.
Dun dun dun. What's that? A primordial? Oh god, not the primordial! Why the primordial? What's a primordial?
Enormous creatures of
Yup.
unimaginable power ruled the earth before going extinct. These creatures are known as primordials. Though diverse in form, their defining traits are their
Ha! Reptilian appearance! Suck it, science! They remain reptiles!
Well, I mean, like, I don't.
They're not birds!
No, I don't think that science has ever.
I'm kidding. I don't want to open that can of worms.
Well, no, I don't think that they've ever said that, like, that they would be foul. That it's just that they have feathers.
Okay.
Within the Roman Empire have recently begun more research into
Because, like, there's a lot of back and forth, and apparently, like, there's a relatively new Discovery documentary on dinosaurs that's very divisive.
Yeah.
I won't bore you with the details, but I'm well versed.
I like the idea, like, I genuinely like the idea, though, that chickens are descended from T-Rexes.
Oh, you like
And,
that?
like, that the T-Rexes, their little arms in the front were actually, like, assembled backwards, that they would have been, and they would have had wings, like a chicken,
Yeah.
as opposed to, like, these little tiny front arms.
Instead of the small little
It would
arms
have
in the
made more
front.
sense for them to have wings.
Small wings like a chicken. Interesting.
So modest.
It would help them balance more and
Yeah.
hunt. Could you just imagine how that
Yeah,
evolution
I can't-
happened?
I want to see that Jurassic Park movie.
Just giant ass chickens.
That's too many things.
Where's
we
the
gotta
goat?
worry about.
Where's the goat? I know.
I'm too terrified by the nameless Ripper hiding in our midst to pay any mind to these so-called primordials.
Sir Carlin, you make no sense.
Wish I was
You see the thing, it almost ate you, and you're just like, I'm still scared of the Ripper. I don't care about these primordials. Pra-pra.
breathe the same air as you, riffraff.
I know. Hump, hump, hump. I need tweezers.
Jeez, what a pain in the ass that guy is.
Dogi says what everyone thinks.
Loxia, scary.
That's Pero. Oh, but he got
got it from Dogi.
He got that from Dogi.
I guess
Nice.
I've been talking aloud to the bird.
Pero's like, pain in the ass. he just lands on a tree near Sir Carlin and goes,
Asshole.
asshole,
Asshole.
stuff shirt. Okay, so coming up is actually one of my favorite scenes, but we're a little over our hour mark, so in the next episode, we're going to dive into this very nice scene between Adol and Loxia.
Yay.
Alrighty, so we'll see you all in the next episode, but we'll be nice and get her up to the top first. We won't leave her hanging.
Quite literally.
Yeah, literally, we won't leave her hanging.
Come on, Loxia. Hurry up.
There we go. Alright,
That was my first
we'll see you all in the next episode.
Toodles.